Hey guys, it's Liz again, and this is my second update for the EPF drops that I've been trying. They're called Miror EPF. It's this plant-based drop that supposedly gets rid of Lyme in like 10 days. Lyme and co-infections, any viruses, any bacteria, any fungus. So I'm giving it a try. I'm on day 5 of the full dose, which is 10 drops per day. 10 drops 3 times per day, so 30 drops per day. So I started noticing a difference in my energy probably on day 2, and then on day 3 I definitely had a remarkable difference in energy. I mean, not a cure by any means, but something was definitely different. I didn't have as much problem being in the sunshine. I'm usually just absolutely zapped beyond all belief and feel really sick after about 5 minutes of sunshine. That didn't happen that day. I stood out in the sun and just enjoyed the beautiful fall weather, something that I haven't really been able to do. Now, I also noticed that candida overgrowth seems to be getting better. I'll get into yucky details. My husband says I smell better. He's saying my old smell has come back, so take it for whatever that's worth. He's like, you don't stink normally, but you just smell like your old self all of a sudden. I guess he didn't even realize I didn't smell like my old self until my old self came back. So I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I think it has to do with candida overgrowth. I've also noticed kind of the yucky taste in my mouth that I usually have is getting better. And just, again, energy. Let's see what else. So on day 4, which was yesterday, I woke up with a lot of the numbness and tingling that I have experienced these last 11 years had come back, because it really did get better the first 2-3 days. It's in my face, my back, my legs, my arms. It really came back, and that really bummed me out. I also had some of my viral symptoms come back. You know, I have this recurrent virus. We think it's Epstein-Barr virus that causes mononucleosis that reactivates in certain people when they have a compromised immune system. So on a blood test, mine does show active antibodies that are reactivated almost constantly. So my viral symptoms did come back a little bit yesterday and today, so that just makes me have kind of a sore, yucky feeling throat, sleepiness, and muscle aches and fatigue. So it's kind of like running around with a small version of the flu, and I just kind of live that way on top of Lyme and co-infections. So that was a bummer too. So I called the guy. He's a missionary, a minister in Colombia. His name is Mike Carey, who had recommended these. He does something called reading your cellular memory, and I won't go completely into that today. And it sounds really hokey, but you're willing to try anything. If you know anything about quantum mechanics or quantum science whatsoever, it kind of starts to sound a little less hokey and a little more sciencey, right? So I'll let you Google that. But whenever I first called him, he read my cellular memory, and he said you have a virus, you have several types of bacteria, and you have fungal infections. Those are your top issues. And you have radiation poisoning that happened 27 months ago. So my cellular energy was a 5, which is horrible. He said that my cellular energy should be at least 240. So I'm tired, obviously. Today he reread me because I called him kind of in frustration, and my cellular energy has jumped up to a 60. So he said stay the course, because this treatment, along with the bentonite clay baths that he's been having me do, will kind of, your body's going through a lot. The clay baths in particular are going to be pulling toxins out, and so you can start to have symptoms. So he's saying, stay the course, Don't be frustrated that after 10 days you're going to be feeling amazing. And any symptoms left over, he will do the cellular reading again and see what the cause of those are, and then go from there. So anything left besides Lyme, besides co-infections, viral infections, and fungus, he's going to address probably with other natural supplements. So the verdict is still majorly out on Miror EPF on day 5. I'm still skeptical. I am hopeful. I do feel discouraged, but I'm not giving up. Too many people have gotten better on this stuff. So I'm just praying and trusting God that He has given us the answer. And if this isn't our answer, He will give us the answer. He is faithful. So I'm praying for all of you who are suffering from various illnesses, especially Lyme and co-infections. And I just encourage you to keep trusting God for your healing and letting Him change you inside through your suffering, and let God be glorified by everything that we go through, no matter what. And that's about it. So I will keep you guys posted if anything at all changes. Thanks. Bye.